Do you want to travel to the 10 oldest cities in China that have existed for over 2,000 years? Subscribe to my channel and learn about the oldest city in China. The Chinese civilization is not only one of the oldest civilizations in the world, but also one of the few civilizations that has persisted to this day. Some of these places stand out due to their important geographical location, unique cultural scenery, and profound historical accumulation. Despite experiencing dynastic changes, they still stand immortal. 10th place, Taiyuan. The capital of Shaanxi province, formerly known as Xi'an, has a history of over 2,500 years. It was originally called Beijing and had 19 emperors, hence it is also known as Dragon City. At the end of the Sui dynasty, Li Yuan and his son rebelled against Sui here and later established the Tang dynasty. Therefore, in the Tang dynasty, this place was second only to Chang'an and Luoyang, and was the third largest city. Ninth place, Xuzhou. Pengcheng, a prefecture-level city in Jiangsu province, was formerly known as Pengcheng and has a history of over 2,600 years. Originally one of the 9 provinces in China, it was also one of the earliest capitals of the Yellow Emperor. There is also the tomb of Pengzu, one of the cultural ancestors of the Chinese nation, hence the name Pengcheng. Eighth place, Baoji. A prefecture-level city in Shaanxi province, formerly known as Yongcheng, has a history of over 2,700 years. The hometown of Emperor Yan, the first ancestor of China, and the birthplace of the Zhou and Qin dynasties, has many ancient architectural sites and ancient tombs, such as the Mausoleum of Emperor Yan, the Temple of Zhougong, the Mausoleum of the first Qin emperor, and so on. There are also many historical relics museums, such as Baoji Bronze Museum, Baoji Zhouyuan Museum, Baoji Folk Museum, etc. 7th place, Qixian County. In ancient times, it was called Chaoga and served as the capital of the 4 emperors of the late Yin and Shang dynasties, as well as the capital of the Wei state during the spring and autumn period. It was the former capital of both dynasties. The Qi River, also known as the Li River in the north, is famous for flowing through it and has a civilization history of over 3,000 years. It is one of the main birthplaces of Chinese civilization. Sixth place, Xi'an. The capital of Shaanxi province, formerly known as Chang'an, has a history of 3,200 years. As early as 1 million years ago, the ancient humans of Lantian built a settlement here. Since King Wen of the Western Zhou dynasty established Fengjing in Fengshui, this place has become a popular choice for ancient capitals. It was the capital of 13 dynasties and one of the most numerous and influential capitals in Chinese history. Especially since the Western Han dynasty, as the starting point of the famous Silk Road, it has gained widespread fame and is known as one of the 4 ancient capitals of the world along with Rome, Athens, and Cairo. Fifth place, Anyang, Hunan Prefecture level city. In ancient times, it was called Yinya City, Yi County, Xiangzhou, etc. with a history of 3,300 years. As early as the Xia, Shang, and Zhou dynasties, it was the economic center of the capital city. Since then, it has been the capital city of Chao Wei, later Zhao, Ran Wei, former Yan, Eastern Wei, and Northern Qi, and is a famous ancient capital of 7 dynasties in Chinese history. It is the hometown of Oracle Bone script, one of the birthplaces of writing, and also the birthplace of the Book of Changes. The famous Yin Ruins Royal Tomb is a treasure of Chinese culture and a famous cultural tourism destination today. 4th place, Qufu. Shandong Province's prefecture-level city, formerly known as Lu County, has a history of 3,400 years. It is said that it is one of the 3 holy cities in the world, along with Mecca and Jerusalem. Why is it called the Holy City? Because it is the hometown of Confucius, the founder of Confucianism, and Confucianism is often referred to as Confucianism abroad. It has earned the title of the Eastern Holy City. 4 to 5,000 years ago, this was the settlement of Emperor Yan and Emperor Huan, the capital of Yan during the Shang dynasty, and the capital of Lu during the Zhou dynasty. Third place, Wuhan. It was called Jiangcheng in ancient times and has a history of 3,500 years. The history of archaeological discoveries in the Wuhan area can be traced back to the early and middle Neolithic period, 8,000 to 6,000 years ago. Archaeological discoveries include brazed soil containing rice husks, stone axes, stone adzes, and harpoons at the Donghu site. The Zhengxuan ancient city site in the suburbs of Huangpi is an important relic of ancient human life 4,300 years ago. The Panlong city site is a palace city of the Shang dynasty, dating back approximately 3,500 years. During the spring and autumn period and the Warring States period, Wuhan was under the jurisdiction of the state of Chu. Second place, Xingtai. A prefecture-level city in Hebei Province, formerly known as Xingzhou Shund Prefecture, has a history of 3,500 years. As early as 100,000 years ago, primitive tribes had settled here. In 4700 BC, both the Yellow Emperor and Qi Yu were active here. This place later became the ancient capital of 5 dynasties including the Shang dynasty, Qin state, Zhao state, and later Zhao, and served as the capital of emperors for more than 600 years. It is worth mentioning that it is the earliest ancient city built in the area north of the Yellow River and is known as the first city of Yan and Zhao. First place, Luoyang. Hunan Province's prefecture-level cities, formerly known as Chengdu, Luoyi, Luojing, etc., have a history of 4,500 years and were inhabited by tribes as early as 600,000 years ago. Since the establishment of the capital city in the Xia dynasty, it has been the capital city of the Eastern Zhou and Eastern Han dynasties of the Shang dynasty, and the capital city of the Wei state during the Three Kingdoms period. Luoyang is the first capital city of China and the ancient capital of 13 dynasties. As one of the birthplaces of Chinese civilization, it has numerous ruins and cultural sites. In addition, it is also a cultural center where Confucianism, Buddhism, and Taoism blend together, and now it is a famous tourist city.